One dark foggy night, I was walking alone on a narrow country road when out of the fog appeared a small car moving very slowly and with no sound. I jumped to the side of the road, but as it drew level, it stopped. Through the window, I could see no one, no driver, nothing. I looked closer and then opened the passenger door. I was on that side and braced myself to climb in. Immediately, the car started to move again, just as slowly. I froze, kneeling on the seat, clutching its back. Moments later, the car stopped and I almost fell out. As I scrambled to my feet, the ghostly, shambling figure of a man drifted towards me out of the fog, and I screamed out, "Oh God, there's something wrong about this car." The shadowy figure stopped. It gasped and then a voice croaked, "I know, I've been pushing it for half a mile." A business owner has just moved places and was reopening soon. A friend of his wanted to curriculate him, so he went to the local florist and asked if he could have some flowers delivered to the man. He then asked the florist worker to write something clever to go with the flowers. A few days later, the florist receives a phone call. It was the boss. "I am sure there was a mock-up in your delivery service. My flowers came, but it said 'Rest in Peace' on it." "Well, I'm sorry," was the reply. "But you think of these mourners at a funeral at the moment with flowers with a card saying, 'Congratulations on your new place.'" Husband and wife were having a fine dining experience at their exclusive country club when this stunning young woman comes over to their table, gives the husband a big kiss, says she'll see him later, and walks away. His wife glares at him and says, "Who was that?" "Oh," replied the husband, "she's my mistress." "Well, that's the last straw," says the wife. "I've had enough. I want a divorce. I'm going to hire the most aggressive, meanest divorce lawyer I can find and make your life miserable." "I can understand that," replies her husband, "but remember, if we get a divorce, it will mean no more wintering in Key West or the Caribbean, no more summers in Tuscany, no more Cadillac STS in the garage, and no more country club. And we'll have to sell the 26-room house and move to 2 smaller homes. But the decision is yours." Just then, a mutual friend enters the restaurant with a gorgeous young woman on his arm. "Who's that with Jim?" asks the wife. "That's his mistress," says the husband. The wife replies, "Ours is prettier." A man and a friend are playing golf one day at their local golf course. One of the guys is about to chip onto the green when he sees a long funeral procession on the road next to the course. He stops in mid-swing, takes off his golf cap, closes his eyes, and bows down in prayer. His friend says, "Wow, that is the most thoughtful and touching thing I've ever seen. You truly are a kind man." The man then replies, "Yeah, well, we were married 35 years. Jesus decided to help St. Peter at the pearly gates. A very old man approached and Jesus asked him, "How have you lived your life?" The old man replied, "I was a carpenter." Jesus looked closely at the old man. Is it you, Father?" The old man peered back at him. "Is it you, Pinocchio?" Afternoon, a little boy was playing outdoors. He used his mother's broom as a horse and had a wonderful time until it was getting dark. He left the broom on the back porch. His mother was cleaning up the kitchen when she realized that her broom was missing. She asked the little boy about the broom and he told her where it was. She then asked him to please go get it. The little boy informed his mom that he was afraid of the dark and didn't want to go out to get the broom. His mother smiled and said, "The Lord is out there too. Don't be afraid." The little boy opened the back door a little and said, "Lord, if you're out there, hand me the broom." Couple goes to a psychiatrist. The woman says, "Doc, my husband thinks he's a dog. Can you help him?" Shrink says, "Sure. Have him lie down on the couch." The woman says, "Oh no, he's not allowed on the couch." Man goes into a pet shop to buy a parrot. The shop owner points to 3 identical looking parrots on a perch and says, "The parrot on the left cost $500. Why does the parrot cost so much?" the customer asks. The owner says, "Well, it knows how to use a computer." The customer asks about the next parrot and is told, "That one cost $1,000 because it can do everything the other parrot can do, plus it knows how to use a Unix operating system." Naturally, the increasingly startled man asks about the third parrot and is told, "That one cost $2,000. Needless to say, this begs the question, what can it do? To which the owner replies, "To be honest, I have never seen it do a thing." But the other 2 call him boss. A man was walking in the country and saw a pig with a wooden leg sitting outside a barn. As he was pondering this, the pig's owner came along. The man asked the farmer how the pig got his wooden leg. The farmer said, "Let me tell you, that is some pig. Our house caught fire last May and he dragged my kids to safety." "Is that how he lost his leg?" the man asked. "No," replied the farmer. "But a month ago I almost drowned and that pig swam through icy water to pull me to the shore." "So that's how he lost his leg?" the man asked. "Oh no, and just a week ago my wife's car slid off the road onto the train tracks. That pig broke through the window and helped her out, just as a freight train came through." "So that's how he lost his leg?" the man said. "No, sir." "Then how did he lose it?" the man begged. "Well, sir," the farmer replied, "when you got a pig that terrific, you don't want to eat it all at once." 2 statisticians went duck hunting. Not being very good, they did not see a duck all day. Just as they agreed to leave, a duck flew out in front of them. Both aimed and fired. One shot went 2 meters to the left of the duck, the other 2 meters to the right, and the duck escaped. However, they went home very happy, because on average, the bird was dead.